I wound up being in the military 24 years. My name is Thomas Lyle. I was born and raised in Seattle. Towards my middle of my senior year, I decided to join the military after I went down to the recruiter's office. Well, I was very nervous. I never had been away from the family for any length of time. I had never been out of the state of Washington. I've never flown on an airplane. So you can imagine that how difficult the decision might have been. The military is no different than America's makeup. You know, it has a lot of people from all over the world. You had to make adjustments. And I think it was good because it taught me how to deal with an assortment of different people. Personally, I liked it. You know, I liked the differences and I liked to converse and find out about somebody else's culture. And of course, the time in Oman where I met your mom, and that was very memorable. It's kind of a funny story. I invited two people to my flat for a barbecue, and they brought 20 other people with them. Mom was one of them. I knew she was Filipino, it's pretty obvious, but once you start talking, you know, in a conversation, that all goes away. I wound up asking her if she had ever been married or anything like that, and she had been, and she had a son, a baby at the time, so she was working outside of country to try to provide for herself and her mom, who was back in the Philippines taking care of her son. She had to be convinced that I was on board with raising her son, and I was. I emphasize that we can go through anything together as long as we're believing principally the same way. And that was the start of quite a relationship, and then it led to us getting married.